Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright, thank you very much for 30,000 subscribers. We hit 30,000 tonight. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or you can be a cross watcher for somebody with those placements. And you take what resonates, leave the rest. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so if I say, oh, perhaps they're married or whatever, and you know for a fact that that person's not married, or you don't think they're married, don't start fitting that into your story, okay? I've been seeing a lot of comments recently, and it's just, you got to keep in mind this is general. I do intend that people receive a message from the readings, but it's impossible to get every single person that is Leo or dealing with a Leo in one single reading. Okay? So, if it sounds like it's your story, you may be on one side or the other. Just take it as it fits, and also, I'll try to tune into as many of the possibilities that I can. So, we're going to see, what is this person thinking? What is this person feeling? What is this person wanting? I have the Nine of Swords coming out right off the get-go. So either you or the person you're dealing with could be in this time of anxiety. Alright, so let's see what this person's thinking about. Why are they having anxiety? What are they thinking about when it comes to Leo? Alright, there's the Tower again. So the Tower was on the bottom of the deck when the Nine of Swords came out, but I started shuffling. So I feel like this person may have some anxiety about an ending or a big change in their life. They could just be feeling like something's happening, something's shifting, something's changing. So again, this could be you or them, but there's definitely this energy of not really feeling too confident about it. And they could even be worried about having their heart broken, or they could even be in this place already. This person could already have gone through something pretty difficult, all right? Because the Tower is either an epiphany moment where we have this big realization of something, or it's something in the physical, like majorly changing. Like this can be, moving. It can be the ending of a relationship. It can be the beginning of a relationship. It doesn't always have to be bad, but when it's surrounded by the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, it tells me that there's something going on here. I'm feeling like they could, because these just came out for what they're thinking. So the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles also indicates, for me, the 9 is a number of endings and new beginnings. So this person could feel like there's a major ending coming here, and there's going to be a new beginning where somebody steps into this Nine of Pentacles single energy. So they could be fearful or having anxiety about either coming into this energy themselves, or you going into this energy. They may feel like you're going to no longer want to receive their cup, and that you may be walking away from them, okay? So this could either have already transpired. You could already be in this energy, feeling happy and confident, single, sexy, out and about, doing your thing. And I feel like this person's worried that there's not going to be an Ace of Cups or a new beginning between the two of you, that you've emotionally withdrawn, okay? So it seems that that's where their anxiety or their pain is at. So maybe you've already done this, or they're just kind of feeling like you have. So what else are they thinking about when it comes to Leo? I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like, for majority of you, you're probably the feminine tapping into this, asking about somebody. So this person, maybe thinking of you in that energy, thinking of you as somebody that's loving, somebody that's valuable. She's a nurturer. She's intuitive. And I also feel like they could be seeing you in this energy now, where you're really focusing on yourself, of self-love, working on your healthy boundaries, feeling good about yourself. And definitely is causing some fear. So this person could be afraid that they're losing you, that you're going to completely disengage from this and just no longer want to partake in a reconciliation. So I'm also picking up that they could be thinking about a reconciliation, but they could have fear around that as well. This person could have been the one that left you out in the cold, and they could have been the one that was emotionally distant in the past, rejecting you. But it does, you know, for a lot of this energy here, it's like this person definitely has anxiety. So for some of them, they could have anxiety about, you know, being in a reconciliation. Maybe they've been guarded or whatever. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's there's this fear or this impending doom type of energy where it's like, my heart's going to be broken. So they could even be afraid of receiving the love from you. Maybe they want to stay single and happy and on their own, but I feel like they're not really happy on their own. It's like if they're rejecting you, they're basically in a way rejecting themselves. So no matter how you look at this person definitely has some anxiety. It's either surrounding committing to somebody, or it's around losing somebody who's getting ready to just kind of up and focus on themselves. But I do sense that this person is thinking about reconciliation, and it's either that they're afraid of it or they're afraid that it's not going to be available to them. Okay, so take it as it resonates, leave the rest. So how does this person feel at this time for you? So we've got the devil coming out. The devil for me, you know, this is karmic-y energy, but this is also very highly driven passion. So this person could be kind of in their shadow aspects, like wanting to get busy. Or they could feel like they could be like triggered by you at this moment. You know, they could be angry with you. They could just have some stuff coming up to the surface that needs to be looked at. Their ego could be bruised. Yeah, look, we got the Queen of Swords. So maybe you said no to this person, or they could just feel like you're going to say no. And I sense that it's bringing up some stuff inside of them. It's bringing out this energy that's like I can't even put it into words, but they're just like, so it could be this energy of like repressed sexual desire, because the devil is definitely connected to that. And they could feel that there's conflict, that there's competition involved in this, and they could feel that you're no longer going to take the advances of somebody that maybe has come in and out of your life in the past. Maybe they were kind of like a player. Okay, so I sense that this person is feeling a little frustrated with this. All right, what else is this person feeling? So the Eight of Pentacles, it seems that they could be learning some lessons at this time as well. Like, you know, maybe they're going through what they put you through, or maybe they're just going through something karmic in this moment. You know, this is, for me, very karmic-y energy over here. So it's like maybe they're learning about boundaries. They're learning about healthy communication. They're learning that they need to take action and not be stuck in this stagnancy if they want to have something good in their life. So maybe they kind of waited around too long, or took advantage of the fact that you cared about them, that you wanted something with them. And I do sense that they would like to have a union with you. It could be really driven through passion at this time. They may be just wanting to get together to express that energy. But from a lot of you, I do think they want a new beginning of value as well. It's not just about the sex. It's not just about the passion. I do feel like that is causing some like frustrations. But overall, I do feel like this person's also learning karmic lessons, and that's helping them to learn about these burdens that they've been carrying, so they can have a more equal give and take in the future with you. So maybe in the past you were doing all the giving, and now they're ready to kind of turn that back around, so you guys can have something equal, and they can be the emperor, the person of integrity and of truth, to bring new communication that aligns with what they're actually feeling and has integrity and involved with it. So I definitely feel like there could have been some karma involved in this in the past, and there's definitely karma that's being cleared up now, and there's some illumination coming in. There's a lot of divine masculine energy here. So I feel like this person that you're asking about, you know, they're wanting to embody this energy. They're wanting that clarity. They're wanting that happiness of the sun. They're wanting to bring that light and that illumination into this. They may want to communicate some sort of truth to you and start to give to you more equally than whatever was being given in the past. They're ready to drop down these burdens after learning their lessons and desiring to, you know, come around and be with you. And I feel like they know that this type of behavior, for, you know, if they've done this in the past, or if they're wanting to do this now, they know that it's not going to happen. They know that you're going to say no to a player type of energy. So they may know, you know, I got to bring this, you know, I got to put these insecurities behind me. I got to drop down my guard. I can't go into this guarded. If I want to express this passion that I have for this person, I actually have to fight for this. I actually have to do something. I can't stay stuck anymore. You know, if I want to put out have a night of passion and all of this, I gotta do like the other stuff. I can't just be all about me, and it can't be a one-way street anymore. So it feels like this person is definitely learning some major lessons when it comes to their shadow aspect and their healing, okay? And as they're healing and learning all of this, they're coming into that place of temperance. So probably required a lot of patience on your part. You probably had to tap into your intuition. There could have been some infidelity here, because when I see the High Priestess and the Moon together, that for me indicates that somebody may have been playing the field, you know, having a couple of options that they were dealing with. They could have been a little controlling within this, but I definitely feel like that aspect's being healed, okay? So you've probably tapped into your intuition, faced your own shadow, and I think this person is wanting to do the same now. They're wanting to work together with you to build something more solid, more stable, more committed, you know, more aligned with truth, with the way that they feel for this person that's likely a soulmate or a twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to label it. It does feel like this person's ready to do some sort of work here. Something flipped. Something flipped. I thought it did. There it is. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like this juggling is what led to this pain and this heartbreak. And now they're ready to put that in the past for a new beginning, taking action, communicating to you in a new way. Yeah, they want, and some of them feel like they're missing this love, okay? So those distractions and those things, and it doesn't have to be other people. It could have been, you know, a job, or it could have been a way of life. It could have been that non-committal type of energy. It could be addictions. There's all different ways that, like, these distractions can keep us from aligning with a new beginning in love. You know, it keeps us from seeing that Ace of Cups. So I do feel like this person is also missing the love. They're missing having that available to them, and it's likely because they rejected it so much that it's no longer available in the way it once was. You may have been kind of not loving yourself enough in the past to have healthy boundaries, and this person may now be wishing that they had done things a little bit differently. They could be wishing to connect with you again. And I do feel like, you know, they're thinking about this pre-empress, the valuable person that belongs with them, and seeing you as an equal now rather than as somebody that was below them, or somebody that, you know, didn't deserve their time, energy, and attention. Okay? Hey. Yeah, and they see you as a divine counterpart, but there's definitely been karma here. And I also sense that this is their burning desire and passion to connect with you. So let's see what this person wants. What does this person want from you? What does this person want? We got the King of Swords. That's somebody that wants to speak truth. On the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Pentacles, and these guys flew across the table. So this person definitely wants to speak some sort of truth. They could be thinking about this a lot, thinking about saying something, thinking about coming in to bring some sort of communication and to reconcile. They could be getting a lot of signs and synchronicity from spirit that, you know what, this is my empress or my emperor. This is the person that I'm supposed to be dealing with. They could be seeing your name places, hearing songs that remind them of you, you know, seeing cars that look like yours. There's a lot of ways that can kind of show up. But I definitely feel like they're thinking about and wanting to reconcile. They're wanting to come together with this person that they are perceiving to be somebody of significance now within their life. What else are they wanting? So we have the Page of Cups on the bottom here, and then the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person's wanting to overcome any fear they have surrounding making this communication or giving some sort of offer to somebody that they could be perceiving to be an empress. And the empress is just somebody that you see as like, oh, that would be a good wife, or that would be a good mother. This is a good nurturer. This is somebody that has their shit together. They are abundant. They're passionate. They're sexy. They're you know, she's got her stuff, okay? So they could be a little fearful about presenting their cup, or fearing that you're not going to accept it if it's not good enough, if it's not coming from that equal give and take energy, okay? But they definitely want to communicate. They definitely want to bring some sort of reconciliation and truth to the connection. What else does this person want? What is this person wanting to do? We got the Moon. So I feel like they do want to heal their suppressed stuff. It's like they want to face that darkness inside of them. They could be realizing that, you know, it wasn't all one way, or it wasn't all as they were perceiving it to be in the past. Maybe they didn't see anything wrong with the behavior in the past, and they could be now wanting to, again, rush in to communicate after this time of being slow. And even if they want to rush in to communicate, it may take a while for them to do it, you know? It may take a while for them to overcome these insecurities or this darkness or whatever it has been within your connection that's been detrimental. You know, things don't happen overnight. Just because somebody wants to rush in doesn't mean that they show up the next day, particularly if there's conflict within this and competition, or they're perceiving there to be. It requires a lot of strength for people to go into the next part of the journey and to own up with integrity and truth after a time of not doing so, okay? I also feel like it's probably going to take a little time for this person, once they do communicate with you, to slowly build up into that King of Pentacles energy. They're not going to go from a page to a king overnight. They're going to want to, you know, take their time with this. And I think you would too, especially if you've been in that Queen of Swords energy trying to protect yourself from repeating cycles or being hurt from this person. You may know that it's best to go slow with this person so that you don't have a repeat of that, and eventually you'll end up with a King of Pentacles who's ready to be more committed, more loyal to you, somebody that knows what they want. You know, this is the perfect husband, the perfect father, the perfect person to spend your life with. He's going to be abundant and want to take care of you. And again, it will take that strength and that commitment for them to do that on their own, you know, and they have to want to do that for themselves. They can't just, it's not going to just happen just because you want it to happen. So you want to give them that time to gain that strength and that momentum that they need, so eventually you can have your Four of Wands and they can express the emotions that they've been probably suppressing when it comes to this connection, okay? And I do sense they realize that this is something significant. They feel the energy, they feel the intensity, the strength of it. They may want to be in this, but I feel like this person has a very difficult time expressing how they truly feel. And that could be ego, you know, that devil energy could be just the ego, or that third element within this could be somebody's ego, or you both probably have ego issues. If one does, the other one usually does, because in a divine counterpart situation, there's mirroring. So no matter what they're doing, you're usually doing. And it doesn't have to be mirrored exactly the same way, but there's something within them that you need to look at. And the best way to figure that out is to meditate, okay? So keep going within and figuring out like what needs to be healed. I also feel like the Lion's Gate is going to be very potent, and you guys are Leo energy here, so it's probably going to be even more amplified for all of you. So 8-8 is the Lion's Gate. We're already in the pre-energy of this. It's basically just the galactic new year. This is where the energy resets, and how you go into this energy is going to dictate the next 365 days. So if you go into that energy fearful, if you're going to that energy feeling sad and miserable, you're going to manifest more of that. So make sure you're mindful of the energy. Yeah, you want to be in this place of temperance so that you can attract to you a new beginning of illumination and understanding, seeing clearly and attracting. Some of you maybe new love, but for most of you, I feel like it's a new beginning in love with this person, coming from a place of balance. No more it's just being about passion, or no more it's just being about all of these emotions. It's putting an end to that part of the journey, putting an end to this conflict and competition, whatever's been, you know, difficult here. Facing the shadow aspect, doing the inner work that's required of a divine connection. You can't be in a divine connection if you're not doing divine healing and divine work, and that's what's going to speed things up. That's what's going to bring the truth and the communication. But then you will take your time to evolve to this type of commitment from a King of Pentacles. So what I'm going to do now is go over to Vimeo, and we're going to find out, what does this person have to say to you, what you can expect over the next 4 weeks with the Lion's Gate energies here. I do intend my readings to be timeless though, so if you tap into this at another point, just know that those energies may be still strong for you in that moment. It could be just that the Lyrans are coming in for you. And they bring abundance and transformation. And these just all fell out too. So there's definitely transformation happening around reflection, around the higher level commitment that we take to ourselves. And I do feel like this is a higher level commitment the two of you have made to each other. Okay? But I'm going to go find out, you know, what they're going to say, what to expect over the next 4 weeks, and the final outcome of your connection. But for those of you who do not follow me over there, you really need to start reflecting and taking that higher level commitment to yourself so you can transform and put a death to whatever has been difficult here, whatever has been detrimental here, and face your own shadow so that they can face their shadow and then bring you their truth, okay? So thank you guys so much. Thank you for 30,000 subscribers. Thank you for all your commenting, liking, subscribing. I have one more left after this. I've got Gemini left after this, which I'll probably do tomorrow. And then I'm gonna schedule a live to say thank you for the hitting 30,000. And what else? I think there was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. I'll announce it all on the live, I guess. Okay, so thank you guys very much. In Mune. Link will be down below. Namaste.